the next test we're gonna do is the YMCA sit and reach test. This test is a measurement of flexibility and is utilized in public schools all the time. So one change that we made was moving the measuring tape in between the legs for a more accurate reach assessment to see where she's gonna be at. So right now she is sitting up straight, her feet are shoulder width apart, her hands are gonna be on top of one another, ensuring that they're not just moving back and forth. Right now I have her feet set at about 30 inches. So whatever length that she goes from 30 and above, we're gonna do 2 trials and then we're gonna record the highest trial. So the first one, I'm gonna have you breathe in and then exhale when you reach forward. So she hit about 31 and a half there. Take a second to relax.
Okay.
And breathe in and then exhale one more time. And she hit 33. So I'm gonna go ahead and record 33 inches on her sit and reach flexibility assessment and see where she classifies. So the next assessment we're gonna do is test Rachel's range of motion. And this is called goniometry in the field of kinesiology, and this is a goniometer. It's very similar to a protractor. So the first one that we're gonna be doing is her shoulder. So there's a moving arm and a non-moving arm on the goniometer. I'm gonna make sure that the non-moving arm is gonna be with the non-moving bone, which is gonna be her shoulder. So when I ask her to lift her arm up, I'm gonna be moving the moving arm of the goniometer up, and it's gonna be taking a measurement. So go ahead and lift up for me. And here. So right now it shows 155 degrees as her range of motion for her shoulder. The next one we're gonna do is her elbow. So I'm gonna have her lift up her arm straight like this and make sure that she's relaxed, she's straight. And then I'm gonna place the non-moving arm against the non-moving bone, which is gonna be here. So that's gonna be here. So here's the non-moving arm. And then I'm gonna ask her to flex her elbow. And let me fix that really quick. So right here, we're at 180 degrees. I'm at the point of her elbow here. And then go ahead and flex for me back this way. Awesome. And that's what I'm going to be measuring, which is 120 degrees as a range of motion for her elbow. So the next assessment we're going to be doing with goniometry is assessing Rachel's lower body flexibility and range of motion. So here I have the moving arm and the non-moving arm. This is the non-moving, this is the moving arm. I'm going to set them to 180 degrees and keep them here right at the hip bone. And then with the moving arm, Rachel's going to go ahead and extend her leg up, and I'm going to move the moving arm and measure her range of motion for her hip. So go ahead and lift your leg. All right. Awesome. Here, go ahead and lay it back down. And so right here, I've measured 93 degrees, and that's her range of motion for her hip. The next one I'm going to be doing is her knee. So I'm going to reset this back to 180 degrees. Again, the non-moving arm is against the non-moving bone. So right here at her patella, I'm going to go ahead and have her slide her knees up this way, and then I'm going to measure. So go ahead and do that for me. Here, awesome. And for here, I have 80 degrees as her range of motion for her knee, and then that's what I'm going to record as her assessment.